Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. They'll run with Mixon, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now Joe Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold got his man, Robbie Anderson. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a 1st down here. Throwing again is Darnold.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but Let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From midfield now, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. On first down, Mixon. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Burrow. Flushed out right. Now Burrow loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On first down, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Checks this down to Hubbard. Hubbard has the first down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Darnold completes it. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Bengals grab it.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school football. Patty cake football.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Darnold from the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On second down now, it's Hubbard. Room here to run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. To throw is Darnold. Finds the open target, Arnold. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first and 10, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Darnold on first down. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Now Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Arnold. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Darnold to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Darnold. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. A first down throw, Darnold. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Dan Arnold there to make the grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And there was so much that was impressive about this play, but it wasn't just what he did downfield. How about what he did behind the line of scrimmage? This wasn't a play where he just had a direct path to get him downfield and make the big play. He had to adjust on the fly behind the line of scrimmage, and in the end, that became a tremendous run.
And he returns this to the 22.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold.
He finds his man, complete. That's Moore.
Darnold on target to Moore for the Panther first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Darnold now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Arnold. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. Von Bell up to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive, it felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. And
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Slide for the PAT.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Wilson now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
To throw, Burrow.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing, Burrow.
He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Burrow. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, 4th quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Now Burrow.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You're wondering, could it